Surprise! It's a pop-up live stream. Thanks for stopping by tonight for a surprise special pop-up live stream on my channel. I'm Ryan Magic Lasso. It's great to have you here. And it's always great to have friends around. And Comics4Thomas is joining me. How are you doing tonight?
Good, buddy. How you making out?
I'm doing great, thanks. So in the title to this video, I called it Chicken Chat #1. And the reason that I called it Chicken Chat was for a couple different reasons. I always said, because in Comic Food's channel, we would start talking about fried chicken frequently. We haven't done that in a while, but for a while we were doing that. And I said, sometime I'm going to just do a live hangout stream or a series of them, and I'm going to call it Chicken Chat, which means that you can talk about anything you want, including chicken. Yeah. And I guess tonight this would be the pilot for Chicken Chat. Although this is not going to be right now a defined regular series at a specific time or anything. In the future, hopefully we'll develop that into that. Tonight's just kind of the beta test and the trial. And thank you for being the guinea pig for Chicken Chat.
Of course, always.
Yeah.
Sure. That sounds like a great idea. So.
And along the way, you'll be unboxing an AOK that I sent you that just arrived today.
Yeah, I know. I was kind of thinking, like, trying to coordinate because I'm sending you one, but I'm still my car problems a couple weeks ago. It delayed it.
No problems.
It actually kind of worked out too, because I ended up getting another book that I was like, oh, I would like to throw that in there too. So the timing was perfect.
Yeah, it's always nice when it works out.
Except for the money I had to spend on my car.
I'm especially happy that we're doing this tonight because you just got the package today. So first of all, you don't have to be tortured you didn't have to be tortured for very long. It wasn't like a few days you had to hold on to this package and wonder what's in it. And this is one that I'm really excited about gifting, but we're going to get to that in just a little bit. Yeah. You just had a birthday a couple days ago. How was it?
It was good. It was really good. Yeah. Yeah. I went and I happened to get the day off. So I planned some stuff with my family and went up to see them. And I took my mom for breakfast that day, and they cooked me a big supper that night, and just a bit of a hangout. And I booked a massage, which is really good because I get that through work and like through benefits or whatever. And what else did I do? I ended up seeing some friends after my mom's too, which was really nice because I stopped into I guess a pub or whatever uptown in the area that I live, and just hadn't seen a couple people in a while, so just saw them, and it was a full day, but I mean, it was good.
Awesome. Yeah. We have our first guest joining our live stream, at least in the chat. It's Mark Spector Comics. Hello, Dave. How are you doing?
Hello. Hello.
He just dropped a video on his channel a couple hours ago. And I'll ask you, since this was kind of the topic of his video, do you have any Mark Jeweler variants in your collection?
Not that I know of. I don't because do you know what the timeline kind of is on those? Is it from like
70s through, I want to say you can even find some into the very early 90s.
Okay, yeah. Maybe I do. I I don't necessarily check every single book, so it'd be kind of interesting to know. Do you know if you get them slabbed, do you know if they put it on the case?
I believe that they do.
Okay, so I definitely don't have any graded for sure, but I guess that's probably how I'll find out. In the end, is to probably send something away, and hopefully it will say it, right? So
yeah,
because it's not like you got to find it. And you have to find it in the book, though, right?
Yeah,
I'm thinking that right. That's right.
These were books that Mark Jewelers are advertisements for jewelry that's targeted to mostly military.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. So the one that I have. Before I acknowledge our new chatter who joined us in the chat, is Iron Man 70 from 1974.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, which is actually, I'll pull it up from my CLZ, but that's a pretty cool cover with Sunfire.
Yeah, that is nice. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Kind of looks like a Dr. Manhattan's stepbrother or something.
Yeah. So that's the one that I have. It'd be cool to get more. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But
yeah,
it's cool.
Now I gotta check out that video.
Snake is here, and Bake just did a video today on his channel as well. Today must have been the day to do videos for your channel.
Yeah, hello, Bake.
Yeah, he unboxed a mystery box from J. Scott Campbell.
Oh, nice. I'll have to check that out. I actually have a couple of J. Scotts, or at least one J. Scott that I'm going to show here. So I assume, so this was, you said it was a mystery box that you can get probably right off of his channel, or not channel,
Off of
but
his
site.
website, yeah, off of his store.
Well, that's pretty cool.
I thought he got some nice stuff myself.
Yeah. I'm interested to see what's in there, because you probably, I mean, there's probably some ratio variants and stuff like that, especially given J. Scott, right? So.
Yeah, he got one of the X-Men Legends variants.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
But he didn't get the one with the Disco Dazzler in it.
Yeah.
Because if he would have gotten that one, he and I would have been having us a little talk.
Yeah, exactly.
In private message. So
awesome.
Also stopping by today, it's Jaguar Chickatah. What's up, Jag? Of course, Jag was on Cover By with us. Did the Aquaman covers a few months back.
Yes.
Yeah, picked out some great ones too. So thank you guys for stopping by. Today's been a really monumental day for my channel, actually. So I started at the beginning of the year doing these YouTube shorts, the hashtag shorts.
Yep.
And I do a series called the Back Issue of the Week. And the Back Issue of the Week that I dropped today, last time I looked, is at 1,300 plus views.
Yeah, that's awesome. Because you were pretty excited about, there was like 2 weeks ago, you hit a pretty high one.
Yeah, I had one like right around 800.
Was it a Batman book or something like
that? Daredevil.
Wasn't Daredevil, that's right. Yeah, that's right, yeah. Yeah, I saw you. I haven't actually watched, and I haven't even watched it, so you're going to get another view from me as well. But I saw on your story that it was like 1.3 at the time. So that's awesome, man. That's so good.
So thank you, everyone that's shown some support. Every time something like that happens, it just gets me more excited about my channel, and it's a little bit of reaffirmation, even though a person shouldn't rely on views, but it does feel good when you hit something like that. So
yes, I mean, you're putting your heart and soul into it, whether it's a minute or an hour, right? So it's good that people are watching, right? So
yep, we have some more people to say hi to, but first I saw that Bake said that he's been looking for this Brian Boland Wonder Woman, and I don't want to spoil. I know which one it is. I don't want to spoil it for when he shows it on his channel.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say it's an amazing cover, and it's iconic.
Nice.
And I'm so happy to hear that he has found his copy of it. So
that's wicked.
And Kyle showed up. Hi, Wheelchair Superhero 87. Great to have you here, Kyle.
Hello.
Appreciate you so much. Thank you guys for stopping by. Thomas is going to be unboxing an AOK from me in just a few moments that just arrived to him today. It was kind of funny that I sent out a few AOKs all at the same time.
Yeah.
And the person geographically closest to me that I sent to didn't get theirs until this past Friday. You got yours today because you don't get mail on weekends in Canada, which I didn't know until recently.
Yeah.
And the other person is in Oregon, and it's White Tiger. He got his, I sent it on a Friday. He had his the following Monday, which, like I said, geographically, there was someone else that I would have thought would have gotten it a lot faster.
Yeah.
So it's weird how the post office works sometimes.
I hear that.
So any idea what might be inside?
No, actually, no, not at all. Besides what I've sent, like purchased or whatever, and you picked up for me. But even then, I think there was only one thing. Yeah. I can't even remember. Yeah, I was thinking today, I was like, I don't know if I've gotten you to, or if you've picked up anything for me that I would have even known of, right? And I think even in the one I'm sending to you, is like, it was only one or two things that you've really gotten me to grab for you. So
yeah,
no,
most of this I don't know. is pretty blind to you. So,
yeah. No, it's good. Looking forward to that.
So it's awesome. Do you want to show any books off before we get to that?
Yeah, I'm going to show just these are just pickups over the last little bit. I'm going to quickly talk about this because I don't have a lot of time to read comics, unfortunately. So I do have like a pile of comics that I'm reading. Most of them are indies. There's some Marvel, and you almost never see any DC because I'm not a DC collector. But if anybody's been reading this Dark Knights of Steel. it is really, really good. Like I've only read I can't remember if I read this issue. This is number 3. But I have read at least the first 2 issues, and I just love it so far. It's fantastic.
I've been hearing people rave about that.
Yeah, it's only 12 issues or whatever, but I guess the thing is, it's almost like an indie to me. I think that's what's grabbing me, because it's completely different. It's almost like I don't know what you call it, but people say like Elseworlds and stuff. Like it's just like it's done really, really well. That's issue number 4. I love the green in it, and yeah, it's just, if anybody gets a chance to read it, definitely check it out. So I've heard good things about that title, Big saying it really is. It's really good. There's a couple of variants of number 1 that are really, really nice as well, that I wouldn't mind getting my hands on.
That's cool. One thing that I noticed with issue number 2 specifically.
Yeah.
I've seen them in so many unboxings recently of DC Walmart 4-packs that issue number 2 from that seems to be in everybody's unboxing.
Yeah.
I saw some people that are unboxed multiple boxes or multiple packs.
Yeah.
And they got multiple copies of that book because it was like in every pack.
That's funny. They probably printed a bunch of like, gotta start moving these. So
yeah, Jack says it's going on his read list. That's cool. Man,
it's really good. Let me show you this one. This is the Momoko, I believe. This is the X-Men Trial of Magneto, number 1.
Oh yeah,
it's a beautiful cover. And I'll show you 2 more. This is just a random Grimm Fairy Tales. This is number 87. Got some booty, nice. Some booty going on there. Cool Phoenix in the background. And then from Zenoscope as well, mentioning for Bake earlier, this is Oz number 1. This is just the A cover, actually. It's J. Scott Campbell.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that's really nice. From what I can tell, because I think it's like a lot of these Zenoscope ones, they're really short. Besides like the main run, I think this is only like 7 or 8 issues. But he only does, I think, like the first 4, and then somebody else took over. So
I think get it there, cheesecake.
yeah. So that's cool. Yeah,
that's cool. So saying hello to a couple other folks here that have joined us. Yeah. He is on Cover By currently with us because he picked out the book that we just decided between. Bronze Age Brian has stopped by. It's great to see you, my friend. And you picked out 2 great Shazam books for us.
Yeah. No, that's
awesome.
So
thanks for stopping by. And ahoy. It's a Cap'n Comics. The Cap'n is here. It's great to see you.
Hello.
Yeah.
Bootyful cover. Bake.
Yep. Bake saying that he likes the JSC and Oz too.
Nice.
So that's awesome.
Cool.
You ready to open up that AOK?
No, let me just show you these other 4. I just kind of held it in case we wanted to check out the comments. These are in. I guess we'll kind of talk about this title again here in the AOK a little bit, but not because of what you're sending me. But I'm a big Lady Mechanica fan. Love Joe Benitez. Oh crap! The graded comic. Oh man, I got to show that off too. The Wonder Woman.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, geez. I'll show these and I'll grab that. We'll show that. Okay. And then, that's beautiful. I just think of Joe Benitez. Like, wait a second. Anyways, so Lady Mechanica moved over to Image, which is fantastic for me because it's a lot easier to get like new issues and stuff like that. So this is Lady Mechanica, the Monster of Ministry of Hell. This is issue number 2A. Great covers. You've mentioned it before. A lot of them, they do look the same, very similar. Similar poses and stuff.
I was thinking that exact same thing as you were showing that one.
Great art. But this is the B cover, and I don't think Benitez does it. You can tell there's a little bit of a difference in the art.
Yeah, I do see the difference there.
Yeah. I'll show you these 2 awesome books. This is to add to my sub 100 Avengers. This is Avengers number 46.
Oh, you've been killing it.
Yeah. Got some floating heads down here though. And I feel like there was a first appearance in this, but I don't remember who it was. Oh, Whirlwind. It says right on the cover. First appearance of Whirlwind, who I had never heard of. So that's something. And then this.
That's a great. And
Oh,
you know, you and I were talking last night. Is it okay if I say your number of how far you've accomplished pre 100 Avengers?
Yeah. What
did you say last night? 24?
Yeah, 24. So that's pretty good.
24.
Just chipping
pre
away at
100
them.
Avengers you have.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah. It's good because I'm not searching them out. I'm just kind of allowing them to come to me for the right price, for the right condition, which I don't need super high condition. I just need to present well, compared to this next book where I'm actually been searching these out. So these Avengers just keep coming my way in like Facebook auctions and stuff, and seeing it for the right price. And I, grabbed a couple more last night that I sent you, right? So this and even better is that this is Silver Surfer Volume 1. This is issue number 16. Some Mephisto action.
Nice.
And I'm slowly putting together this run, which is only 18 issues, and saving the big two or three for the end, for years from now, probably, because they're so expensive, issues number 3 and number 4. But last night I secured issue 14, which now leaves me only with needing number 3 and number 4, which is great because that 14 is a Spider-Man cover as well, which obviously puts a little bit of a price on it, right? So because you gotta always think like the big 3 or 4 in that run are like number 1, number 2, because it's the first Badoon or something like that, number 3 and number 4. But then you forget, like 14 had, if Spider-Man's on the cover, you're toast, right? You're not finding that super cheap. So OG Surfer is friggin' dope. I love the covers. Give me a second, and I'm not going to turn my camera off or anything. I'll grab that graded comic.
Yeah, I'll say hi to the chat while you're doing that.
Perfect.
So I want to say meowdy to the Jackson Roy Kirk who stopped by. We're just kind of having an impromptu hangout. In a few moments, Comics4Thomas is going to unbox an AOK that I sent him. Hopefully he's going to enjoy it. And just hanging out with you guys tonight. I know there's a lot of great shows and live streams to choose from, so I appreciate you stopping by at mine. Thomas is back with us. He's grabbed the slab that he wanted to show. I know what it is because he's shown it to me, and yeah, it's pretty awesome.
The cat hairs off of it, frig. I can't move without cat hairs being on stuff. So this is, I'm super excited to have this. You and I were kind of talking because I think I've had this on like my list for a while, but I had a little bit of extra money for my comic budget recently, and I'm doing really well at like getting like the older comics that I'm looking for. So I decided to go, and I was like, I'm going to take a look to see if I can find, for the price range that I'm looking for, some of those more rare like variants or something like that I really, really like. So this is Joe Benitez as well, who does Lady Mechanica. And if you follow me on Instagram, pardon me, you've already seen this because I have posted it. But this is Dark Knight's Metal number 1. This is the Comic Hero University Edition C. And it's the Virgin cover. I'll try my best to get it. It's a 9.6 CGC. So I'm going to hold it there. It's so friggin' nice. But again, it is very similar to Lady Mechanica. You know what I mean? He's kind of got this set that he does, but I think that's just awesome. So I was really happy to have that, to kind of add that to the collection. And it's just like the Comic Hero University. So,
wow.
Yeah.
But we have a problem when you have Wonder Woman that I don't have.
I know, right?
So
it's just even the use of color, like it's really like deep, rich colors, right? Like that purple behind her, like it's fantastic.
And there's not a lot of those floating around on the auction sites or anywhere really anymore.
No. I agree.
I want to say hello and station to Tim. It is. It's me. Thanks for stopping by, Tim. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Tim.
Bake likes the Wonder Woman cover as well.
Yeah, man, it's really, really nice. I've got it up on I got this little tiny easel that I use for all the taking pictures of the comics or whatever, and I just got it up there. My cat, this one here, there's something about like if there's a TV off or like she won't look in mirrors, but like she'll look at like anything with like a little bit of a reflection. So she's literally like because it's sitting like this, she'll look into the reflection.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Of just me and the other cat kind of walking around something. I'll just look at her. I'm like, what are you doing? She loves it. So.
Nice. Well, thanks for sharing some stuff. We appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'll share something real quick. I know you know this, and maybe some folks might remember it who've watched my channel for a little bit because I've talked about it before. I like to at least read one comic book a day, minimum. And as this train goes by, I'm going to show you what my read. Usually my read of the day doesn't happen until right before I go to bed.
Right.
But my read of the day for today has actually already happened. So I'm going to show this one off.
Some Batman Family. It's a giant size issue, isn't it? I like that. That's really nice. I can't see what number it is, but I'm sure you'll let us know once the train goes by.
It's issue 5.
Okay, yeah.
I believe that this one was at your house for a while. I think this is one of the ones that I bought and had shipped to you.
Yeah, it does look pretty familiar as well. Probably with some of those Teen Titan books.
So at this period of time, what they were doing was one original story, which is the Batgirl and Robin story. And then the rest of the book would be filled with reprints from other supporting Batman characters or titles or whatever. Yeah. I have never read the origin of Ace the Bat Hound before, but it actually was kind of fun.
Nice.
You know, I just assumed it's Batman's dog. Well,
yeah.
Not necessarily. So that was cool. And the Signal Man story was all right too. So around this series only lasted 20 issues, and it was around issue 11, I think, 10 or 11, that they went to the format that everything was original in the book.
Gotcha.
And the same thing with Superman Family. They would have one original story in the beginning, and then the rest of the book was reprints. And then around the same time that they changed Batman Family, they changed Superman Family as well and made the entire book original stories. And I myself prefer them a little bit better when they are all original stories. Yeah. But it's still fun anyway. The Batgirl and Robin story was really good.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Kyle is multitasking. He's watching 2 different shows. Sorry to do that. I know that this was just a pop-up decision here to do this. So do appreciate you double fisting and enjoying both shows.
Yeah, much
Don't tell Ruben that I'm live. He probably has his notifications on and already knows it. So, but if he doesn't know it, don't tell him.
That's funny.
All right, you ready to open that AOK?
Yeah.
I am just really bursting at the seams.
Yeah, no, this is great. So I pre-cut it open.
You haven't looked, but you've opened the packaging a little bit.
Yeah. So I'm going to, so I can see the lasso and the paper to me or whatever that you've written. So I assume I'm okay to go that way, or am I flipping it?
Nope, you go that way.
Perfect. So yeah, we got the classic lasso around it. Yep. Perfect. Oh yeah, because I see the one that I got you to grab for me or whatever, or I got mailed to you, I guess. On top there.
I actually had forgotten your lasso and had it taped up, and took the tape off and repackaged it. So because it's like it's not authentic. If I
yeah, for sure. I'd be like, who the hell sent this to me? Who's Ryan?
Oh, Bake has his lasso too.
Yeah, yeah.
Good.
I feel like I have another one, a big long one from one time, from like the first one. Can I read this? Yeah, for sure. So this is hi Thomas. Sorry this has taken me so long to get to you, but I'm excited for some of the surprises inside. I hope you enjoy them. I appreciate your friendship and support so much. You're the best. I hope 2022 is an amazing year for you and your collecting, which it really has been already, and unexpected. Thanks for all that you do for me, Ryan Magic Lasso. And he's got the Nova, because Nova's my guy. That's awesome. Thank you very much. Okay. So yeah, because there was things that came with, so and I'll explain it now, is that what I got sent to Ryan was, as I was mentioning with Lady Mechanica, going to Image, they did a Kickstarter for it to help pay for, not him, there's a whole write-up on it. I think it had to do with just people that were helping them out and stuff like that. Because with Image, you gotta, like, you know, it's not like they're giving you money in advance, I don't think. Like, he's got to wait for it to come back in and stuff like that. So I took part in the Kickstarter, which I've never done one before, so that was kind of cool as well, right? So
yeah, I've never done one either.
What they were doing, because they were going to Image, he was doing a homage of like 7 or 8 Image covers from like the 90s or whatever, and you just kind of pick which one you want based on the Kickstarter package. So it does come with a little backwards this. So there's stuff inside here. So I'm just going to quickly open that up. I just don't remember what was on the list.
Because, you know, I had to fill out a customs form to send that to you, and you have to declare everything that's inside. And I'm like, I just guessed based on feeling the envelope on what it might be. We'll see if I'm right.
I remember the reason why I got it sent to you, because he does ship to Canada, is that I knew you were going to be shipping to me anyways. It was free shipping in the US. I was like, okay, I'll get it shipped to you free. You'll send it with this, right? So it's just kind of a little bit of a win-win-win. All right. Oh, this is cool. You got a little keychain.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So it just has like a little write-up and stuff on the back. A pin. I would have liked, but they weren't a part of it. If you go on his site, there are, oh, never mind. There is one in there. That's awesome. Never mind. I'll explain it when I get to it here. Let's see. There are some cards of covers. A lot of covers I actually recognize too. Oh, these are kind of cool. So they're like character cards.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And it has their name and a little write-up and stuff on the back. It's pretty neat. And there's like just a bunch of them.
Oh, that's a nice set of them.
Crap ton of them. So I recognize a lot of these because I have a lot of these covers. Some postcards, which are pretty neat, of some of the covers. This is postcard number 1. It's a variant, but yeah, you can literally like postcard it. Those are neat. The issue I just showed you guys, the B cover for number 2. Getting this thing all messed up here. This thing I would love. I look forward to eventually getting this cover, but look at this one. I think there was a ratio. Yeah, just like a lot going on in like a good way. It's fantastic. And then this is really nice too. I love the color on it. So I don't know. I've never seen that cover, but that's pretty neat. It just dropped here. Here is a. Jeez, man. There's a Lady Mechanica tattoo.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
There's much more in there than I thought there was.
Yeah, this thing is insane. This is a. Oh, wait a second. What is this? I think this is a sticker. Actually, I don't have this issue, but I have a friend, and she collects. She really likes Lady Mechanica too. She's gotten into like the trade paperbacks, but every so often, if I find a really nice cover, oh no, this isn't the same one, but there's one similar to it. And I had gifted her that, so she'll probably end up with some of this stuff actually. This is this is a sticker as well. It's a long one.
Oh, bumper sticker.
Yeah, and then this is what funny enough, I really wanted off his website because I read a lot, like not just like I read comics, but I read a lot of books. He's got some really nice bookmarks.
Oh yeah.
So that's cool. Because I could order them off of the site. Well, I guess I could get them sent to you because it is a little expensive to ship it to me, right? So,
well, they packed that envelope pretty good.
Oh yeah. Then we have a clear backing board.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Ryan. So I now have 2.
I really want to send you like a full pack of clear backing boards, but they are so heavy.
Yeah.
That the shipping would be insane. So I'm just kind of threw a few in.
So now after I move the AOK comic, should I flip them over? Because I can see everything's facing
all
me.
Face forward this time.
They're all facing me.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's okay, right? Well, I guess I got to look at them anyway. So here is the actual one I chose for the comic that you get. for the homage cover, and I should take it out because I believe it is a wraparound. Let's just find it real quick. I'll show you the back anyways. So this is for Cyberforce. I didn't know a lot of Image comics from back in the day, but would be Cyberforce, but it's Steam Force because it's very steampunk. And that is the homage cover for Lady Mechanica.
Nice.
And I really like what's going on in the back. That's cool. Which I assume that the original Cyberforce book probably has the same or similar. So yeah, it's a thick book too. So it's because it has like with this Kickstarter as well. I do remember there was extra stuff in this book that's why it's thicker. But like there's a center.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Now see that just like that Wonder Woman cover that you showed.
Yeah, exactly right. And then there's just like some stuff on the back of like, basically like the original art, but not, what I mean, like copies of it or whatever, just to show you some of the designs and stuff like that. So that's cool. Oh yeah, like this right here. Because I haven't read the book because I haven't read all of the volumes before that, so I actually haven't seen everything that's been going on in here. But so that's pretty cool. To me, the reason why I chose this one is because it had nothing to do with Cyberforce. Though I kept thinking it was like a Wildcats for some reason, but it was just it's got the most like I don't know. I like the colors of a lot of these books, and it just had a lot of great colors going on too, right? So that's cool. Yeah, that's a good little Kickstarter. It really wasn't that expensive either. So
yeah, I want to say hi to a couple people before you progress.
Yeah, please.
So let's say hello to Squatchy. Great to have you stopping by. My friend Comics4Thomas is just unboxing an AOK that I sent him. So thanks for being here and hanging out. And we're chicken chatting with Warlord in the chat room today too. Good to see you. Warlord is working on his first ever and might be his only mystery boxes. And he started showing on the Build the Mystery show on Comic Food 2814 show with Squatchy Comics.
Yeah.
Warlord's kind of actively showing what he's done and looking for the feedback. You won't believe the fire that he's putting in these boxes.
Oh, I imagine.
Oh, yeah. So that's awesome. Very cool. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay.
So this starts your AOK from me.
Yeah. No, I very much appreciate it. So I love the first book right away. This is Thor 341.
I noticed that you, when I looked at your CLZ Cloud, that you had a bunch of books from about the beginning of Beta Ray Bill through about the next 10 or 12 issues or so. But this is one you didn't have. So I thought, well, he might be trying to work on that run. So I thought, let's just get him one.
Oh, that's smart. No, I love it. And it's a great cover as well. It's fantastic. I love the hammer as the direct. That's wicked. Thank you. Where are we going to put these here? I'll put this here.
That was the last book that I got for your AOK.
Well, you know who the artist is on this right away because I can see the little signature, but I don't recognize this book. This is I assume it's Thor. Look at this.
That is an Unknown Comics exclusive. I think it's a second printing of one of the issues. You have to forgive me on which issue it is, but I looked at your cloud again, and you had a bunch from that run, but you didn't have this issue.
This is issue number 14. It's 14.
Okay. That sounds right.
It's Jay Anceloto, because you can see kind of his signature there. Yeah, Unknown Comics. Very cool.
I totally didn't know if that's something you wanted or not. I just thought this looks like something you would enjoy. I think the cover is great, and you had some books in that area.
Yeah. Well, I'm a Thor fan. I love Virgin Variants as well. So that's perfect. And yeah, I do have some of these issues, but I'm surprised that I don't recognize this book because I normally if I have a bunch, I'm always on CLZ just like checking what other covers are and stuff like that. So that's
I just think the detail on Thor's face is really good on that cover, especially.
Yeah, and she looks awesome too.
Yeah. And there's something about it being a horizontal cover too that just makes it a little bit different too.
Yep.
A little bit more.
I've got maybe 2 or 3 horizontals, and that's it, right? So that's wicked. Oh, we got another clear backing board. Thank you very much. That's perfect. Actually, that'll be good for that that Lady Mechanica where it's wraparound. Huh. Oh, jeez. All right. I'm gonna find out the issue number first on this, and I mean you might know, but okay, number 2. I'm assuming this is it's either from the X-Men run, but I assume no, this would be from the X-Men Trial of Magneto.
That's X-Men Trial of Magneto issue number 2.
2, yeah.
The Virgin cover, Unknown Comics exclusive.
Yeah. Whew. That is awesome. Jeez, thank you so much.
It was funny when I saw that you know, and you just showed issue number 1 a few minutes ago. I'm thinking to myself, yeah, you're about to get another one.
Oh, yeah. The next one, though, I don't even, this must be Trial of Magneto as well. Holy jeez, you're just, the problem is that I can see the next one under.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing, but also I'm looking and like that there's the next book is actually something but I've almost bought before, which is kind of cool. But again, maybe you'll know the issue number, but check this thing out.
That's Unknown Comics exclusive Trial of Magneto number 3.
Some of the covers in this run are just ridiculous. Like this thing is foolish.
Yeah.
Man.
So the really weird thing.
I love this too. Like everything's coming up because he's just.
The really weird thing is, so Unknown Comics had exclusives for 2 and 3, but I don't think that they had. I don't know if they had an exclusive for 1. They might have, but 4 and 5, the last 2 in the limited series, they didn't have exclusives for, which is odd.
Yeah.
But I actually hope that you read this story. Issue number 3 is really good.
Which would be this one you said?
That one, yeah, it's
nice.
really good.
Oh, that's
3
awesome.
and 5 I thought were the best of the series.
Like they even have like they've got like this blur on him too, like right against his arm, or nobody else, because he would have been just flying.
Like I said, you had never talked about that cover. I just thought that you might like it.
I didn't recognize it either. Another clear backing board. Just loading me up. So this one here, which I want to say it is okay, good. I don't know if the title is Black Cat or not, but I know it's Sabine Rich is the artist, because I'm a big Sabine Rich fan. Look at that. Is it a Black Cat?
I knew you liked that cover. So that's the one that you almost bought?
Yeah. So because a guy had this and the trade dress in a Facebook auction. And I was like, him and Han, because I didn't want the trade dress, but I was like, oh, maybe I could just sell that for a couple bucks, get my money back. But then I was like, I think I was focusing on some Avengers books at the time. So, but I love this book. I feel like I may have even sent like you a picture of this one time, going, I really like this.
Twice.
Yeah. So thank you so much. It is a Black Cat title though, right? It's her title, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Black Cat.
Okay, yeah.
And I think that's an Unknown Comics exclusive as well. I did an order from them, obviously.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, that's fantastic.
I picked up copies of those X-Men Trial of Magnetos for myself too.
Oh, good. Well, I think did you post?
Yeah, I think I showed them. I've showed them like last week, maybe.
Yeah. Another clear backing board. It's funny because you say you wanted to send me a pack, but you pretty much have, right? So, oh, cool. This is awesome that you got me this, because you knew that I think I had almost got this before. This is week 12 for DC. It's called 52, right?
Yeah.
The actual title, yeah. And there's just some really, really great covers. Like I have no idea what the story is about, but I have like 1 or 2 from this run. I'm not trying to put together the run, but I just think like the black and the gold, like everything just works really, really well. That's awesome.
I was really surprised, and I don't even remember what brought it up, but I heard you say or talk about that you wanted to get that book at some point.
Yeah.
Maybe it was, I don't know if it was when I showed it on my channel or whatever. But I remember you saying that, and that struck me so odd. And I started looking a little bit. I lucked out. I probably was the last person in the United States who found one of those in the dollar bins.
Yeah.
However, from the time that I bought my copy in the dollar bins to the time that I bought that copy for you,
Yeah.
that book was essentially a wall book.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. It got pretty hot for a little bit, didn't it? Because that's her first appearance. I don't remember her name, but all the 52 covers were well done. Yeah. Yeah. And I do agree, Jackson. Real quick, I like a lot of them. Again, I'm not going to try to put together one, but like it's something that I would put together a lot of the just awesome covers. I think that we started talking about it because I have like week 11 or something like that. There was a couple like all in a row that worked really well, and I think I got it from a comic shop that's about an hour away from me. And me thinking I wanted to get number 12 as well at the time.
Well,
I think that's how the
that
conversation
issue,
went.
I mean, when the Black Adam movie comes out, because ISIS is going to be a part of it, it's already been
ISIS.
confirmed.
Yeah.
That book is really going to take off then. And I thought, if this is a book you want, when I ran across this book, and like I said, it wasn't in the dollar bin anymore, I thought this is going to do nothing but explode when that Black Adam movie comes out. I'm like, I'm going to get it for you now.
Oh, 100%. Oh, I see what's going on here. So there's 2 books left.
Yeah.
One of them you have a board over, so I can't see it.
The last one is blind bagged.
This is awesome. So this is Submariner, issue number 2, which would be First Triton, I believe.
Yeah, I know that's low grade, but the fact that you had Submariner number 1, and I wasn't actively seeking this book out. This book found me in a way.
Yeah.
And I just kind of ran across it, and you just don't see Submariner number 2.
No.
Just sitting around all the time.
And funny enough, I had Submariner number 2 like a while ago, but well before I had Submariner number 1, and it was like I had it, but I didn't realize I wasn't really doing anything with it. So I was like, I'll never like collect much Submariner, blah blah blah. So I sold it, and then I was like, probably like I kind of would have liked to keep it, because now like I've got a couple of Submariner issues, and it's always kind of been like maybe I put something together. But the actual grade on this, which is pretty low grade, actually goes with my Submariner number 1, because that thing is going to be like they'll probably come up with a new point grade. It's so low.
I say if your Submariner comic books have water damage, that should not count against you.
Exactly right.
So same with your Aquamans.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's great.
And Jackson Roy Kirk jumping back to the New 52.
It was a book that collected all the covers, plus his pencils for all the covers. Shame on me for not getting when it came out. Oh no, that's pretty neat though.
Book.
Yeah, freaking right.
So there's one book left.
Yep.
And I blind bagged it. Before you open it, do you have any guess at all? I saved it to the end, and I double blind bagged it. I aborted it. I mean, there must be a reason I did that. Do you have any guess at all?
The only thing I could think of, but I don't know if I feel like you would check with me first, just as like as a funny like, hey, help you out. Is I never did find my Nova number 4 with with Thor on it, and I don't know where it went. I still don't. So officially, I don't have the full run anymore until I find this
with that
Aquaman
comment.
What's that? Oh yeah, it's so funny. I'm just gonna. There we go. Get this one little piece of tape here. But
I'm so excited about this moment.
Yeah. Besides,
I hope that you like this.
I do not know what it would be, because I mean, even when we're talking about books, normally like we've got a good grapple on kind of what we're looking for right now. But I have just been all over the place. Even I think at one point you had asked me like, what are you even like looking for right now? I was just like, whoa, it was basically, just noise. I was just making noise at that point. Right. So let's see here. Flip it this way to pull that tape off. So I'm not going to look at it. I'm going to show you guys first.
Okay.
That is so funny. That's awesome. Thank you so much. This is Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. number 1. And I have talked about this book a bunch, actually, because I think when we went live last time, I was saying that I'm going to probably, like, I wasn't like building a list for myself this year. I was just kind of focus on my Adam Warlock run because I was really close to getting that done, and start putting a little bit more on the Nick Fury Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. And I had talked to a guy. Actually, I had talked to a guy recently. The guy that I getting the Silver Surfer book off of, the 14, had this a while ago, and I take screenshots when people have books that I want and through Facebook or whatever, but I don't have, like, it's not in the plans right now. And I messaged him. He said no, it did end up going like in an auction after that. So I was like, all right, cool, whatever. That's wicked, because this literally would be like maybe like a month from now we'd start to be like, okay, it's let's start honing in on some of these. For some reason with these Nick Fury S.H.I.E.L.D. books, and I'm only collecting volume 1. I seem to have a lot of the back end of it, but I think it's because of the iconic covers from the first like 5 or 6 are just.
And as we were talking about in that live
harder
stream,
to get, yeah.
And I meant it when I said it in the live stream too. 1 always goes. Whenever someone has a 1 for sale, it always goes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Now, at this time that I was having that conversation with you, that book was upstairs.
Nice.
I knew awesome. I had this for you at that time. I was just kind of feeling you out to see if you had, a lead on it or anything.
Oh, man.
And that book 100% found me. I did not find that book. It found me.
That's wicked.
Now, last year, I was looking for that book for you.
Oh, really?
Yes, and ended up getting you that Spider-Man that was on your list instead.
Oh, yeah.
Although not at the same event, but overall, I spent a lot of time looking for that book last year for you.
I appreciate it.
Kevin's here, Superpower Review. How you doing?
Hello.
So I was looking for it, and when I would find the book, even beat up, that thing, they were asking too much for it, even beat up.
Yeah.
And essentially, I kind of gave up looking for this book. And in early December, that book in your hands literally found me when I was not looking for it. And I said, oh my gosh, this is in budget.
Yeah.
I knew it was yours. I mean, I want my own one, but I wanted you to have one first.
Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah.
I was so excited about that.
Yeah. And it's not super great, but presents how I want it to be. Like you can just tell, when it's like, that's what I'm looking for, especially for, I mean, this isn't like I don't remember the year on this, but yeah, I mean, it's old enough.
What is it? 68, 69, something like that?
I feel like, yeah. So I guess, it goes along with like the Silver Surfer run, pretty much in tow with it. Right. So, and I just love some of these volume 1s because they're all 16 to 18 issues, even though some of them are expensive because they have key books and stuff like that. Still, you're like, I only need to get 18 of them. Yeah, compared to like a big giant run. But these covers are great. I do know, like, I mean, there's some okay covers in the volume 2, but it's not the same. It's kind of like that Silver Surfer volume 3. Like there's like 100 books, so it's like, there's probably 20 covers that I really, really enjoy. So, but like where that volume 1, like I just it's that era that's just so fantastic. Thank you so much. This is really, really great.
You're welcome. I'm glad you like it.
Yes. I can start going for the other books that are in there. I don't even know where I'm sitting at with these, but because I just got I think issue number 6 recently too, right? So I'll have to take a look.
I found you a lead. I don't know if it's in the price point that you want, because I was looking on your cloud just tonight, and I found you a lead on maybe 3 or 4 of the issues that you're looking for, that you need for that. Although you don't need that many, but then this wasn't a long series either.
No, it's not. Yeah. And I actually noticed too that on there's a site that we use, Captain Comics or what, Captain or whatever it is. They have some issues randomly too that I know they didn't have before, but they're always bringing in the collections and stuff like that. So I've always kind of like keeping my eye on there too. But yeah, no, we'll talk about that for sure. I'm gonna see how many I actually need now.
And I'll also say too how ironic it is that just today I got a book in, and I knew it wasn't going to be. I actually didn't order this until Well, no, I did order it before I sent off your AOK, but I knew it wasn't going to arrive in time to be included in this. But your first book for your next AOK arrived today, is what I'm trying to say.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's funny. I actually only need 5.
5's not. I think I want to say it's at least 3 or 4 of the 5 that you need.
Yeah.
I found leads on tonight. So.
No, that's awesome. For some reason, I thought I needed way more, and maybe it's the Warlock that I'm thinking of. So, jeez, getting close. That'll be cool. It'll be cool to have everything in hand because I have a lot of, because of like the Facebook auctions and stuff like that. Like I have the books, but like some of them are not in hand. I like, over the Christmas, I kind of, got a bunch of them shipped and stuff like that. But I still have other books, on Held. But like once I'm getting real close, I'm going to just start getting everything shipped and just kind of have it and have them all, and then start getting them pressed and stuff like that. So I actually just gave my presser that Spider-Man that you gave me last year.
Oh, nice. I'll be curious to see how that turns out for you.
Yeah. 100%. He sent me a picture of, because I had 2 copies of Avengers 57, which you knew of.
Yep.
Which I got the first one graded and sold it right away, knowing I had picked up a raw copy, and it looks really good from what he's showing me. It just sent me a quick picture because I don't need him to keep me updated. I mean, I see him almost weekly anyways, but it's nice when you can tell he's proud of it. Like he's a proud press dad when he's like, "Hey man, here's what it looked like before. Here's what it looked like now." I'm like, okay, that looks great. Like,
hey, Super Russ 9000, thanks for stopping by.
Hello, Super Russ. So yeah,
well, that's awesome,
man. That's a fantastic AOK, and I'm sure I say that every time, but this one caught me by not surprised because I really didn't know where we would be leading because like not a lot of this has come up in too many conversations, I guess. To make me think that, oh yeah, you know what I mean? Like even that, like I know that the conversation came up recently, but it was more like on my end, just saying, oh yeah, I was going after this. It didn't happen. So I just moved on. Right. So
that was my biggest fear, was that you were going to find that book before this package got to you today.
Yeah. That's all right. I would have just moved. I would have moved the one I got. Screw it. So, and that Kickstarter was pretty cool. Not necessarily a lot of stuff that I would like pick up, but I'm glad to get that. Even just like the bookmark and stuff like that. So it's pretty neat.
Yeah, like are you going to use your keychain?
No.
No. True collector.
Yeah. So, but like the postcards and stuff like that are awesome. It's just, I mean, it's not like you're sending a postcard to somebody, but
thank you, James.
It just, the art on it is fantastic for me, right? It's just right. It's what I'm looking for. So that's very cool.
I'm glad you like everything.
Yeah, appreciate it.
So, you like chicken?
Yeah. I do like.
I used to say in my former life when we were interviewing people, it didn't matter who you were interviewing, if it was someone famous or if it was just, someone that worked at some place in town. If you run out of things to say when you're interviewing or talking to someone, you just say, so do you like chicken? So
love it.
That was our inside joke. But I'll ask you in all seriousness, though, since we're talking about chicken, if you're dunking nuggets, what's the best thing to dunk them in?
Ooh, for myself, I would probably go with honey mustard.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm a big honey mustard fan, so that or like, well, I mean, there's certain barbecue sauces that I like. I mean, if I happen to be around them, so, but I mean, I also don't eat my chicken nuggets at home, so I'm just kind of grabbing whatever sauce I can. So like like for example, like I'll get like a buffalo sauce or something, right? Because I love buffalo chicken. And Super Russ, definitely ranch. There's only one kind of ranch that I really like for dipping. I don't know if you guys have it or not. It's called Hidden Valley.
Now, Jag, I thought you and I had a conversation about the Chick-fil-A sauce, Polynesian sauce at Chick-fil-A. You and I had to talk about that.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
We do not have Chick-fil-A's.
I also found out that in Canada, You don't have Mallow cups?
Is that a name of a place?
It's a candy bar.
Yeah, I've never heard of that.
It's like a peanut butter cup, but instead of peanut butter, it's marshmallow.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Man.
Maybe we'll have to send some Mallow cups up your way sometime.
Yeah. I do know that you guys get so much better stuff than us in regards to food. Like, just, I watch one US channel for 5 minutes and I'm like, man, I wish we had all that stuff. Like, oh, right. Just everything I see, right? Every food spot, you name it. And cheap beer. cheap to buy.
Expensive in Canada, especially those books.
Cheap to buy, yeah. No, that's perfect.
Oh, we got our first Russian bot.
Oh yeah, look at that. Was blocked for 5 minutes. That's funny.
So as we get ready to wrap up this hangout, and I want to thank you guys for just checking out the beta test of Chicken Chat, which, like I said, full intention someday to develop this into something. I want to be as cool as the man Comic Head 84 time, and doing some live streams. And this is just my first step into taking a step, and getting a little bit more comfortable with it too. And Thomas was kind enough to share his AOK on my channel for me to be able to do that. Do you have anything coming up on your channel or anything that you want to promote?
No, if there was anything, it would have just been like eventually making a video of the books that I showed before the AOK. So nothing coming up right now. I'm going to be getting your AOK out probably in the next week. So, I'm sure we'll get together for that. But nothing else planned besides, when cover buys release or whatever, but I don't really need to plan for that, right?
So on my channel,
on
my channel today, we released the back issue of the week, which thank you so much. 1,300 plus views already since it was dropped today. Last week, you could tell the algorithm was not with me last week. Last week's video got 15 views.
Oh, jeez.
15 last week, 1,300 plus today.
It's funny how that works, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just timing.
Yeah, it's the algorithm helping you or not helping you. And today it decided to help me.
Trying to see if I can quickly find your number but it doesn't show it right now.
So that was back issue of the week, dropped today. Cover by came out on Friday with Bronze Age Brian guest starring, choosing between two different Shazam covers.
Yep.
This past week, I dropped a video last Tuesday on my channel talking about a book that I bought and I couldn't sleep after I bought it. And if you want to know what book that is, check out that video. Tomorrow, so that's all what's on my channel already. Now, what's coming up on my channel? Tomorrow afternoon, there'll be another comic book editions video, and it's going to be primarily a half-price books haul.
Nice.
So actually, some of the books that I got for you today were purchased at the same time.
Yeah, I was going to say.
The ones I'm going to show tomorrow are. So that's going to be on tomorrow afternoon, dropping on my channel. Look for a She-Hulk thumbnail for that. And then on Friday, we'll have another YouTube short catching you up on some of the books that I've been reading in my collection. Oh, look at that.
That's your Gemini. I was like, I look over.
I'm sure they're disappointed because usually I send an actual, like a box.
Yeah.
So, yeah, look at that. Look, like, where's the box?
I just looked. You're still at 1.3K on that. Oh, I'm losing my stuff here.
So, what I've been reading, that will be a YouTube short coming up Friday. And then on Sunday, I am hosting Fanboys Live and the Retro Review.
Nice.
And it's going to be our Valentine's Day themed episode. So we got some good books picked out to talk about.
It's not Valentine's Day. It's not Valentine's Day weekend anymore.
I know. This is
Super Bowl weekend.
You technically can't say the name of the sporting program that is going to be on TV at the same time that I'm trying to get someone to watch my live stream. But that's happening. And it's also episode 99 of Fanboys Live and the Retro Reviews. So that's pretty cool too.
That is pretty cool, yeah.
Yeah, the last double digits will be on my channel. So thank you guys for stopping out and hanging out with us. There's a link for Thomas's channel in the description to this video. So if you're not subbed to him yet, please do him a favor, do me a favor, head over there and sub up his channel. He puts out great content too, and I know that you'll enjoy it. Thank you again for spending time for us. Anything else you want to say, Thomas?
No, thank you for making the what am I thinking of? The little picture, the thumbnail. Oh my God. I never thank you. I thank you personally, but I never think to thank you when I'm doing the videos. I was thinking about that today. I'm like, man, I really gotta shout you out for that, because they're fantastic and you do them so quick, and you just like send me 1 or 2 pictures of something and I can do it up. And I'm like, because mine are terrible, so I really do appreciate it. So
you're welcome. Thank you. Thanks for acknowledging that. I used to hate doing the thumbnails. Now it's one of my favorite things to do in the video.
Yeah.
So,
and thank you for these books. They're awesome.
Awesome. I'm glad you like them.
Very much.
Everyone else have a great rest of your evening, and we will see you here on my channel soon.